Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam and this is Phil, and today we got a little bit of country for you with Blake Shelton.
That's right. We have not done Blake Shelton on the channel once so far.
No, never, which is kind of weird because he's a pretty big country artist. So
yeah, he has been around for a while now. I think he came out around 2001. The song that we're doing today, The Baby, is from 2003. And this is a request from Deb.
Yes.
Deb has supported the channel a few times, and we do appreciate that support, Deb. Thank you so much. And she wanted us to check out this song, and it's cool that we get to check out somebody that we haven't done on the channel, but we have heard the name before. He's also a judge on The Voice, right?
Yes, I believe so. My mom watches that all the time. She always says like, "Oh, Blake."
And we also enjoy country music, right?
Yes.
We have been to many Jason Aldean concerts, and there's been a couple of times where I've been, going to a festival, or thinking about going to a festival, I should say, and he was a headliner there, and I just have never been to the same to a festival where he's been in performing artist. It's just never worked out that way. But there's been a few times where it's been close.
Yeah.
So,
I've never seen him live.
So he's a little bit further on in his career, and we're going to travel back in time with this one and go to The Baby. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Let's roll.
Look at that hair.
My brother said that I was rotten to the core. I was the youngest child, so I got by with more. I guess she was tired by the time I came along. She'd laugh until she cried. I could do no wrong. She would always save me because I was her baby. I worked a factory in Ohio, a shrimp boat in the bayou. I drove a truck in Birmingham.
Nice harmonies.
Turned 21 in Cincinnati. I called home to mom and daddy. I said, your boy is now a man. She said, I don't care if you're 80. You'll always be my baby. She loved that photograph of our whole family. She'd always point us out for all her friends to see.
Great harmonies in this one. Really loving that the switch up between his main vocal and then the harmonized vocal, which he's still the lead on, but the harmonies sound great, and got the nice use of the slide guitar in there. It gives it the classic country feel to it. Poignant lyrics as well that are poetry in motion, and we know the storytelling components in country.
I feel like the storytelling component of this is really standing out to me.
Yeah, and so he said he's clearly the youngest. He's the baby.
Yeah,
right?
The youngest I always get the favoritism.
Sam has some bias in that, and
That's my little brother.
But what I was going to say was, in light of that, did it say how many brothers he had?
No, he just said my brother, so
Right.
it didn't say how many siblings.
I didn't know if he said brothers or brother, but
yeah.
Clearly he's the baby, and talking about how a mom's love for her baby, quote unquote, is never going to change.
No, forever.
Yeah, and I think that's a funny thing.
Even when he's 80.
Yeah, I think that's a funny thing that a lot of men can relate to is
their moms always treating them like their baby.
Yeah, but they're not. And so I think that's, the comedic, but also the poetic and loving and, emotional ballad side of this song are being mixed together, which is cool,
sure.
right? It's kind of, a heavier topic in some sense, but it's also lighter for like a hit single.
Yeah. And I think that it's, well, so far, at least, I don't know where we're going, but so far, I don't think like it's been like you said, very emotional and like family connection kind of, but not in a sad or negative way, just talking about that family bonding almost.
No, but it does give you the nostalgic feel of like looking back and that he's older, so his mom is older, right? And you look back on the memories, and they've showed some of those memories of him growing up and everything.
It's a cool video too.
Yeah,
him sitting here like watching the home movies and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It reminded me of my old home movies as well. Anyways, let's continue and see where we go.
You'll always be my baby. That photograph of our whole family. She'd always point us out for all her friends to see. That's Greg, he's doing great. He really loves his job. And Ronnie with his 2 kids, how about that wife he's got? And that one's kinda crazy, but that one is my baby. I got a call in Alabama, so come on home to Louisiana and come as fast as you can fly. 'Cause your mama really needs you and says she's gotta see you, and she might not make it through the night. The whole way I drove 80 so she could see her baby. She looked like she was sleeping, and my family had been weeping by the time that I got to her side. And I knew that she'd been taken, and my heart, it was breaking. I never got to say goodbye. I softly kissed that lady and cried just like a baby.
Wow, we took a sharp turn.
I literally just finished saying like, oh, it's not sad.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
yeah,
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, it's, that was heartfelt too. I mean, because it's his story, it sounds like.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if that's like about his life.
Yeah, I assume it would be a true story. And, obviously that's heartbreaking because, you're living far away and you try to get there and, see your loved one before they've passed away and do all you can, but sometimes it's out of your control, right? And so I think it was, like you said, a heartfelt song that really was a tribute to his mom. And it also talked about his brothers in there. So I think
there's 3 of them total.
Yeah,
including
I think
him.
The 2 brothers and then him. And, I think it's, like I said, the fitting and well put together tribute for, his mom, because unfortunately he didn't get to say goodbye. So I think this is his goodbye.
Yeah, in his own way, his own creative expression.
Yeah. You doing okay?
Yeah.
Got you in your feels a little bit?
A little bit.
I mean, that's the power of a good song, right? Like when it's able to do that and convey the emotion in this instant, right? It's a ballad and it's a country ballad, but it's interesting that this did so well as on the charts too.
Yeah, like so popular.
Yeah, because you
I feel like songs like this, like usually people will use them for like certain occasions, but they don't end up being like a radio hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you have popular songs sometimes that do well, but whether it's a good mix between that emotional vibe and it's going to resonate with a lot of people is another aspect. And clearly this did. And, you know, rightly so. I think you did a great job of putting this together from the songwriting component. And vocally, too, it was a great performance.
And those blue eyes, man, they looked like the ocean on there.
Yeah, I think there might have been a little editing in that. but yeah, clearly they were standing out. Those baby blue eyes.
The flowy hair and the piercing blue eyes. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So anyways, I enjoyed that. You enjoyed it too?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, make sure you hit that like button for us. Thanks so much, Deb, for supporting us with that paid request.
Thank you for the request.
Yeah, we really do appreciate that support. And if you guys want to jump in and do a paid request, you can always find that link in our description below at PayPal. And we'll do our best to slot that into our growing list of requests that we have. But like I said, our channel wouldn't be where it is today without your support, and we are grateful for that because most of our videos do get copyrighted. So thank you so much, guys. Make sure you come back tomorrow. We drop 2 videos every single day. If this is your first time on the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.